I'm back! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gays and strays, uncles and aunties, mothers and fathers, nieces and nephews. I am back. I am back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the ex Sababu. So, sometimes being a parent, you can be a hectic person. I'm not saying that from experience, but I've experienced being parented. Sometimes you think being strict is the way to go so that your child can be a good person. You think disciplining them in other ways, not disciplining a person, a child, it's fine, it's okay. But there are limits. Because when you go over those limits, you end up damaging the child, you end up being a bad person. Whereas, even if that thing that you were doing was coming from a good place, trying to make the child a good person. So, today we're going to be discussing toxic parenting. Toxic parenting. So I have my mom as a guest, but she's not gonna be here physically. We're gonna be calling. That's why I'm busy. I'm buying minutes. That's why I'm busy here. I'm guys. It's gonna be hectic. Do you know when they say hecticness? This woman, she's my mom. I love her with everything I have, and yeah, man, she's just an amazing woman, a superwoman, but she's not a perfect person. So I'm not trying to blame her for the imperfection. Like, let me just stop justifying things. She's my mom. She raised me. I am what I am today because she's been there for me. She may not be my biological mom, but she's my mom. She's my mama. She's my mom. Nobody mess with my mama. That's my mama. So yeah, I'm gonna try to call her, bring her into the conversation, ask her things about toxic parenting. I got a mini script of me. So, guys, let me not say wrong stuff in front of my mom. Like, yeah, in the presence of my mama's voice. I respect my mom too much. So yeah, I'm mama's baby. Anyway, I don't care. So yeah, we're going to be talking about toxic parenting, and I have my mom on the line, and today I'm just gonna be an interviewer, maybe my opinion here and there, and I'm gonna most of all, I'm going to be a child. Yeah, I'm going to be a child. She's going to be coming in from the parent's perspective. She's going to be, because she is an experienced parent. I'm not the first person she has raised. We have sisters that are like 30-something years today. She's our pillar. She's our mbogoto. But I know there are things that she has done that have turned out, and they've been not so good. And while that thing have been coming from a good place in her heart, so I'm going to try to call her and get her into the interview. So let's get to it.
I just wanna be the illest cat with the sickest track in the street. In fact, kicking back those that think I'm whack and my beat is crap. Listen, fact, bitch, yo yapping and talking about this and that. Get me facts, ain't no rapper you know that can be a threat. Wait, you don't know? Wait a minute, dawg. Ain't you the same rapper that told me I'm a late dog? Well, oh my God, Jesus take me, Lord. I thought I'd never see the day where they gon' praise me, but then speaking of God, is this not what I told you I'd be back?
So we're gonna try, as I've said, that I'm gonna be interviewing my mama based on toxic parenting. So yes, I'm gonna call her. We're gonna conduct the interview on a call. So she's not gonna be here. She's not gonna be here physically, but we got technology. We can reach anyone across the world. So yeah, I'm nervous. I woke up early. I got my tea. So Jesus Christ, I hope this goes well. My mini script meet me halfway. So guys, it's gonna be acting. I'm nervous. So yeah, that's that.
Hello, guys.
Hey Mo. Yeah, so we are getting straight to it, ain't it? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, like, what is your definition, like, Ori? What defines a toxic parenting? Sakazukile. Mtunzi conduct the interview. What's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, what can you define as toxic parenting? What are things parents do that turn out toxic?
Toxic parenting.
Yes, mommy.
For me, toxic parenting is like in the parent is overprotective to the fact ukuthi like end up angasaziboni like afuna ukuthi abantwana baphile impilo yakhe. You understand that? That means uba too much protective. Ngandlela ukuthi angasabi aware, that means abantwana bafuna baphile impilo yakhe, then igcine seyima-affecta kwayena because akasaziboni. Yabona, too much toxic, that means abantwana basaphila impilo yabo, baphile yakhe.
Okay, because it comes from a good place though, ain't it? So, do you think you were once a toxic parent?
I can say I still am a toxic parent. I was not once I am still a toxic parent. I'm overprotective. I get too much attached to my kids and I want them, I don't want to see them undergo the path that I went through. You understand? Since we are living in this society, I'm an illness wise, so I try to be a parent too much toxic, protect you understand?
Oh, yeah, I understand that. Like, do you have one case, just one case, which like you can explain what you did and yeah.
One case, yeah, I can say one case that I can relate to is when my cousin, whom I was a mentor, she was still young. Am I allowed to name?
Don't name people.
Okay, it's my cousin, and I'm 17 years older than her. So she was, I was a role model to her. I was a sort of a mother to because I ended up living with her.
You raised her,
The consent
basically.
of their parent, my uncle.
Okay.
Eh?
Yes.
Then she was in her adolescent stage.
Uh-huh.
Eh?
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, while I was at work, she started dating.
Uh-huh.
Ne? And that came to me as a shock.
Okay.
Ne?
Yes.
And I overheard, and one day she slept. Oh, she slept out. Ne? And I was so furious. I went to look for her.
Mm-hmm.
It was not me who was walking there. I don't know who was walking, but I looked her all over. But I couldn't find her. If I could have found her, I don't know what I could have done. I don't know what I could have done. And her friends told her that I'm looking for her. She never came back. She went back to her parents.
Yeah.
And you know, in those days, clothing was scarce. It was so scarce. So her clothes, most of her clothes was with me.
Mm-hmm.
Then they accompanied her to me to come and collect her
The
clothes.
clothes.
They told her that I said I no longer want her. And I never told her, I never uttered that word. Then they came with my other cousin to come and take the clothes.
Heck.
When she came, I never even asked. I just took her and took a wooden spoon.
Woo!
I gave her a hiding of life. I beat her breast. I beat her up, venting my anger. I couldn't take it in my mind that she is now engaging in that intimate relationship with somebody, because I was still looking at her as a baby to me. Seeing her in front of my eyes, I wanted to jump out of my skin because I was so furious, because I wished her to prosper in her
Studies and stuff.
you see. So what she was doing really disappointed me.
So,
Disappointed me so much.
So, do you think like whatever you were doing and you are still doing as your parent, it is influenced by your past, like the way you grew up?
Yes, I can say it is, because my father, my mother was so kind. She never even raised a finger on us.
I know.
My father was the one who was.
He was strict.
He was very strict, but in a sense that when I can understand him now, because maybe he was so depressed because he was a divorcee back then.
Oh yeah.
And her kids were controlling him. Therefore, he vented his anger on us, the children of the second wife, to please his first marriage children. Every time he never spoke with us in the right way. And he was an angry parent. You see?
Yeah.
He was very strict. Now I understand what he was going through. If he was here now, I could have told him a better. I could have put a sense in whatever he was doing. But I grew up angry, saying, why every time my dad is using fists, is using hiding to talk sense into you. The only thing, the language that he understood was beating.
Hectic. Yeah. So, if you were given a chance, what would you change in your parenting, your way of parenting?
If I was given a chance, even now I'm willing to do that.
Yep.
Is to try to understand that I must not take decisions for my children. Immediately, I must try to listen to understand.
And you try. You do try.
Any child. And sometimes you win and I don't. I must try. I think it will be more Polish. I must try to sit down with my child, ask him what is bothering him, listen, and get his point.
Yeah.
And understand what his grievances. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And stop ulaga.
Anger doesn't solve anything.
Please.
Anger really it's something that destroys.
Too much.
We must try to build a relationship. The relationship that must be strong. That's the only thing that must happen to all the parents.
Yes. All right. We're gonna cut it here. Thank you, mommy.
Yeah?
Nitty, we're going to cut it here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
So, it didn't go as bad as I thought it's gonna go. I didn't say things that are gonna get me kicked out of my home. But I was nervous, and she spoke in some truth. And I like it because she uses herself, her experience, as to what influences her actions of being a parent. And go hectic. You know, parents can sometimes be manipulative, they can be bad, like really, really bad. There's a moment and time where I felt like my mom doesn't love me. My mom is being cruel. And mind you, I'm not her biological child. So it goes to that point where I'm like, why is she treating me like this? As I've told you that I'm not the first person she's raised. I'm like, why is she being so hard on me? When my friends were having phones and stuff, I did not have any. I was not that kind of a child. I was that kind of a child who could see, when you come from school, you wash your shirt, you wash your socks, you chill, you do your homework. When she says lights out, lights out. When she calls you, you respond, you say, ma, and then you come. You don't say, I'm coming. No. So that's how strict she is. My mom is a cool person. Like right now, as I'm old, the girl is my friend. So I'm sorry, but I'm just happy the way things turned out to be. I was kind of a soft person. I had anger. I was in the wrong side. So I think in whatever she did to me, at some point we had a talk when I was doing grade 12. I think we had a talk. And I just saw there that, you know, this woman wants only the best for me. This woman is an amazing woman. She's trying to make sure that I don't end up like in the streets. I don't end up with no career. I don't end up, she's my pillar, and I love my mom so much. I did not do this in a phone call to tell her, but I think she knows how much I appreciate her. I don't feel like I owe her, but I want to make sure that she's the happiest person, as she has made me the greatest person on this earth. But whatever parents do, as mom have said, that be an understanding person, be lenient with your child, sit down with your child, hear them out as to maybe why they did something, why do they want to do something. Maybe there's a good reason behind it. And even if you don't, let's say it's a career, even if you don't feel like that's the great career, but if they say they love it, respect it. no matter how much you hate that industry, I'm sorry, respect it and let people do what they love. If it's wrong, reprimand your child that no, this is not going to turn out well. And as a parent, you still have a right to say no to a child because you have experience more than they do. You know things that they don't know. So I feel like sometimes a no can be taken somehow, and children, especially teenagers, they have tendency of when you say no, they think it's a yes. So they go on to push, and then things end up being bad. So life doesn't come with the memorandum. That's what I know, is that life does not come with the memo. And we just use other people's experiences and your experiences to grow. We use people's advices. We use their knowledge to grow as a person, to know what to do on the next step. So yeah, I'm sorry there are kids that threw their ball in this yard. So yeah, but anyway, in conclusion, guys, there are things parents do that are not forgivable, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's either you learn from them and be a better parent yourself when you become a parent. So yeah. This parent and child relationship is quite hectic, and yeah, it's not even everything. It's not even half of what you wish for. Your parent may like, you wish your parent may be that understanding. Like, parenting does not come with a memorandum. Being a child does not come with a memorandum. Life itself does not come with a memorandum. So chill. I'm not justifying toxicity, but that's how our lives are. So yeah, I think that's it from me today. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment down here. So please do share the link and invite your friends. Yeah, remember, it's always your opinion. You are not wrong, you're not right, as long as your opinion does not harm the next person. That's just that. Make sure you be a good person. Mental struggles and mental illness are real. Always be kind to the next person. From me to you, the real X, the CEO of the X Sababu. I think I'm done with you. I think this is over. This is how it ends. See you in the next episode. We will be discussing toxic friendships. We're going to be touching on a bit of relationships, but it's based on friendships. Ships sink. Try the aeroplanes, the relation planes. I don't know if there's such name, but yeah. From me to you, ladies and gentlemen, Nyanzanda, I'm out.
Hallelujah.